All right, I'm fixing to start making my chorizo. This is my recipe. There's a lot of recipes how to make it, and this is mine. And what I'm going to use is 3 dry peppers. Chile de árbol, leave the seeds in there because I want it spicy. Borrón, this is chile borrón right here. I'll take the seeds out. Bojillo, I already took the seeds out. That's everything I'm going to use for the meat. The meat is this hog. The hog I slaughtered. This is the hog, and this is deer that I have put away from last season. It's already cut up, chopped up. I'm just going to combine those meats together, add the seasoning. I'm going to add 4 packs of the sazon, some tomato bouillon, smoked paprika, chili powder, garlic, onion, black pepper, and comino. I really don't have the amount. I'm gonna put a little bit of everything in there. Also dry oregano. I'm gonna need to get the dry oregano out, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get it all processed with the vinegar inside here, all mixed up, and it's gonna take about 3 to 4 days to ferment and actually cook before it's ready to eat. So this is the first day, the combination, getting it going, and it's gonna take me 3 days to make the video, and I'll pick it up as we go along. Try to narrow it down as much as possible. Right now, we're just gonna cook the peppers up. Get those cooked up in the bowl right here, and we'll pick that back up. Okay, here we go. This is the meat right here. This is a deer meat. It's already cut up in little chunks. I like my chorizo to be chunky. And here's the hog that I slaughtered, and this is a lot of fat and meat together. So we're probably looking at about 70-30 split, which is very lean. So when I cook my chorizo, and I like to add olive oil or coconut oil. All right, we got our chiles cooking down really good. Probably need about another 5 minutes to get nice and soft. I'm gonna get them processed, and we'll pick it up then. Okay, here I got all my protein already mixed up. We're probably looking at about 20% fat, 20% pork, and 60% deer. Okay, which is venison. Okay, and it's all mixed up pretty good. I had to get my hands in there and get it all mixed up. And now I'm about to add the seasoning. I'm going to start off with about maybe a couple of spoonfuls of the bouillon. I'm going to start with just 2 packs of sazon, and I'm going to put about maybe a spoonful each of each one of these, which is the comino, black pepper, onion, garlic, chili powder, and paprika. And we're still going to add our processed chile that I got cooking right now to it. And it's all per taste. I really don't measure anything. And this is a pretty good batch. It's going to last me towards the end of the year. So I only have 1 little container left. And this is all for me. Nobody else really eats it. My mother might eat it. Somebody else might. Cousins. I think my sister likes it. They all be eating it. But you know what? This is scarce. And I pay a lot of money to go hunting. And I spend a lot of money. So this is mine. And I really don't need no other chorizo other than the one I make. So we'll pick it up from there. All right, what I got here, I got all my peppers out of the flames, and I got a little bit of water, reduced down to almost no water. And what I'm going to do here, I got them in the processor. I'm going to add vinegar. Around, I don't know, 4 cups, about 3 cups. It doesn't matter because I'm going to put more vinegar into the chorizo once it's made. I just want to get this process liquefied, and it's better to use vinegar than water because I'm going to need vinegar as the base to ferment my chorizo. So we'll pick it back up once I add this to the chorizo. Okay, we got all our mixture in here already, and I forgot to add salt, but instead of salt I'm using adobo. This is nothing but salt anyway, so I haven't put any salt in there. I felt it needed just a little salt. The tomato bouillon has salt but not enough salt, and the little packages of I wind up having to put 4 of the sazon packages right here. I put 4 of these have a little bit of salt as well. But here we go with the peppers and the vinegar. Okay, we're gonna put that in there, and it's a little spicy because I put a lot of those chile de árbol, which is cayenne pepper. Okay, here's where it gets messy. Okay, it's gonna be hands-on. I couldn't find my latex gloves, and I don't got time to waste. I got some meat on the grill right now, so I'm gonna get this stirred up, and I'll pick it back up. If I like the color, I'm gonna stick with it. If not, I'm gonna add more chili powder and more paprika. But I think I'm good with this pepper right here. And I probably need to add a little more vinegar. I'll see once the mixture's complete and it's setting, we'll see how it looks. Okay, the color's great, and I think the flavor's just right. I could always add salt, and like I said, it's gonna ferment for for about 3 or 4 days. Okay, I went ahead. I need to add a little bit more vinegar, so I put some more white vinegar, white distilled vinegar, inside here to get the rest of these juice out. And I'm putting this on top. I'm leaving the top layer like that, and I'm just gonna cover it up, room temperature. Just leave it like that. I'll probably just give it another little stir up. Make sure that vinegar gets and penetrates the meat, and we don't have to worry about we have to worry about spoiling or anything because the acid will preserve it. And that's the way I've been making it for years, and that's the way it's been made. That's the way they make it at the meat market. So just make sure it's nice and coated, and I'm gonna stir it up real good and cover it up. Put some saran wrap on top. It's gonna sit here, and tomorrow I'm gonna stir it up again and smooth it back out, and then we'll start to extract the vinegar, and we'll pick that up. Like I said, it's gonna take me about 3 or 4 days to do this video. So from here, this is it. We're done. We'll pick it up on the next phase, which will be tomorrow. Okay, here we are, the second day of the chorizo fermentation. And what I did, I had it in this cover here, and I've already gave it a quick stir with the utensil here. Okay, smooth it back out. But before I did that, or just as I did it, what I have here is some samples. This is a sample of the one I made right here, and this is a store-bought sample that's all pork. Okay, and this one comes from this package here. It's like $1.50. I don't know how much it is now, but this is like store-bought, typical. I mean, everybody makes chorizo different. They get it from the meat market. They probably make it fresh, and it's probably leaner. But we're gonna go ahead and cook both these up just to give you the consistency. And this is very important because here's where you're able to taste the flavor of the seasonings that I put in there. That way I know what else to add. I think the flavor is just good, and we'll find out right now. But we got to cook it up, and it's not completely ready yet, but it's ready to cook right now. But it's not completely fermented all the way, or it preserves better. So right now we're gonna cook this up, and there's no problem with it cooking it right now. And we're gonna give it a little Pepsi chorizo challenge here. Okay, we'll pick that back up. All right, we're coming along here. Here's the one that I made. All the vinegar is starting to evaporate. It didn't release hardly any oil. So what I got some olive oil right there. I'm gonna finish off this and just add that before it starts to crisp up. And here's the store-bought. As you can see, I didn't have to add any oil because it released a lot of oil. Okay, and basically that's the chorizo you buy at the store right there. That's why I like making my own. And you see how it's already dried up and got bigger chunks of meat right there, which is venison and some pork. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little help with a little olive oil. And there we go. Now it's gonna finish off. And now I have the consistency as this one, minus all the pork fat. Now we have so I guess it's a healthier version. And besides, it's venison, all natural. And the hog that I slaughtered has a little bit of that in there. It's that's all natural as well. No preservatives, no growth hormones or nothing in it. And the flavor, as far as the flavor is concerned, I just tasted it just a while ago, and I'm right on the taste. It's a little different. As you can see, it looks a little different than this one. But it's all about what you want to put into your body. This is probably what you buy at the store every time, or the restaurant. The cheapest chorizo they have. I don't know what part of the hog that is. It's all chopped up. It's grinded down really good. I mean, it tastes good. I mean, if I didn't have this, I would probably be eating that. So, but I'll try to stick to what I make. Okay, and this is it. So since I already have this going on, I think I might get some eggs and maybe a couple of tacos. Okay. Okay, here we are the next morning. And what you can see here, I've made some pockets. Okay, so we're going to start the vinegar extraction process. So basically, we're just going to scoop out the vinegar. from all these four little pockets I got here, and try to remove as much vinegar as I can. And this is going to take about another 2 days. Take out as much vinegar as I can. And after I get as much as I can out of these four little pockets here, I'm going to stir it back up again, smooth it out, and make 4 more pockets. Okay? And then we'll pick it back up, and that will produce a finished product once I extract as much vinegar as I can. Okay, the first extraction took out a lot of vinegar. See all this vinegar? I'm just going to discard that, but I've already given it another mix, and I have it set up. So what I'm going to do is make my pockets. There you go. Make my pockets, and wait about another few hours and extract more vinegar. And this process is going to continue for about another 2 days, okay, until I have a finished product and it's thick enough, and then I'll just package it away, and that's it. Okay, we're reaching our 4th day of this process here with the chorizo. Okay, I'm down to 2 pockets right now, and you see I have very little vinegar to extract now. And the meat is still has vinegar in it and a lot of moisture, but you're gonna need some moisture. You can't have it all completely dried out. But I started this Sunday night, and that's it. I've been extracting vinegar for the last 2 days. Morning and my day off, I did in the morning, half a day, middle day, stirring it back up, and then making the pockets and extracting as much as I can. And what you have here now, it's a real dry kind of, still moist but solid. It's not so. Here's the part where I could actually put it through my grinder and stuff casings with it, but I don't got time for all that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna bag it up in Ziplocs and then put it in a freezer bag and just keep it in the refrigerator. I might give a few away to my hunting buddies, and that's about it. I'm just gonna save it for myself and take out a package for myself, periodically. And that's basically it. Here's the last of the vinegar, and I extracted so much moisture out of here, at least 3 times as much vinegar I put in there, due to the sodium in the chorizo drawing out all the moisture. And basically that's what we have. That's what we got left right here. And actually gonna do a breakfast tomorrow. I'm gonna harvest some cactus out in the garden and make me some nopalitos with chorizo for breakfast tomorrow morning. But right now I'm going to get this packaged up, and we'll pick it up as I package it. You can make this chorizo yourself. You don't have to use deer. You don't have to use pork. You can use beef, and then tallow or fatty beef, 7 steak. It has a lot of fat. Or you could use turkey. Turkey with a little bit of pork, or just straight up turkey. If you use straight up turkey, it comes out real dry, so you definitely got to cook it with olive oil. But I've done it with turkey, wild turkey. I've done it with rabbit, and I always added pork though to give it that moisture. And then I still have to add, even with this here, we still have to add olive oil or coconut oil, because it doesn't have a lot of fat. It's very lean, and you don't find this kind of chorizo at the stores. So basically, this is the only chorizo I like to eat, and that's pretty much it. Let me bag it up, and I'll pick it up then. All right, this is it. Mission accomplished. It looks a lot smaller from when we first started, but that's due to all the moisture being taken out, and everything's packaged up now. And I'm gonna get some in the freezer, get some here in the refrigerator. We'll probably make something tomorrow. Quesadillas con shrimp and chorizo, chorizo, spinach and eggs, papas con chorizo. I mean, there's so many different dishes we could use it. Chorizo beans, quesadillas with chorizo, but anyway, we're just gonna get it up and probably work on a meal tomorrow. But pretty much that's it.